The first step is to boil the eggs. We're boiling ours for about 12 minutes to make sure they're as hard as possible. And actually, once we put the eggs in, we started boiling the water for the next step. So for that step, you're going to want to boil a half cup of water for every color of dye that you want to use.
So now that our eggs have boiled, we're going to let them cool. We're also going to let the water that we dyed cool. And we're going to put our eggs in some ice water to speed up the process. So now we're going to evenly pour the water we just boiled into these 4 cups since we have 4 colors.
Now we're going to be adding 1 teaspoon of white vinegar. We have distilled white vinegar right here into each of the cups. And now we're going to add 10 to 20 drops of each of the dye to each of the cups. This next step is optional, but if you want to do it, make sure you dry off your eggs completely, and then you can actually draw on it with a white crayon. And the wax in the crayon will repel the water, which has the dye on it, so wherever you draw with the crayon will stay white.
So once you draw on your eggs, just dip them in the dye for 5 minutes, and then you can take them out.
So the reason we need to put vinegar in with the water and the dye is because vinegar is an acid. So you can actually use lemon juice if you don't have any vinegar, but basically you need an acid like vinegar or lemon juice because the food dyes are actually acid-based. So they'll only bind to the egg if they're in the appropriate pH, and for these it's an acidic pH, so we need to make sure we add the acid.
So these are our eggs. As you can see, we had a lot of fun with the designs. We hope you guys have fun making your own eggs, and thanks for watching.